As for the federal government, Treasurer Jim Chalmers is putting the final touches on the budget. It's anticipated that some of Labor's mates are going to do very nicely out of this. Australian reveals 2 Labor-linked tech firms employed by a US-based private tech business managed to funnel nearly $1 billion of taxpayer money into building a quantum computer in Brisbane. It's reported that Brookline advisory lobbyists, Lydia Ivansky, who was Richard Miles's chief of staff, and Jared Richardson, who was Jim Chalmers' communications director, were key players in securing the government equity and loan packages. We're not suggesting any wrongdoing here, but Dan, this does pose the question, what are the details of the government's selection process? Just the pup test here is a little bit icky.
Well, it's a big issue. I mean, first, it's hypocrisy. I mean, Labor talks about transparency, integrity. They set up the National Anti-Corruption Commission. Well, if anything should be referred to that, surely it's this. The second point to make is we are getting a glimpse of what our country will be like under the Made in Australia program. It's going to be about picking winners, but who are the winners? It's not based on their economic performance or their commercial viability. It'll be companies that give money to Labor or who are related to Labor, former staffers and so forth. So this is what happens when you have a massive government takeover of the economy. The resources go to their mates, not to what's in the economy's interests.
Well, and you're also going to create a new industry of lobbyists, you can imagine. We've got enough of them, but we're going to get a lot more if this sort of money is there for the taking. We're talking about considerable sums, and I think if we're going to do this, we need to have complete transparency around the selection process. So it is beyond doubt, and there's public confidence at least.
There's only 2 growth industries in Australia, the NDIS and Labor lobbyists.
Both very profitable for some.